Professor Kuma here. We're talking about the annotated bibliography. Okay, so this is on our Blackboard site. I've given you instructions and I've also given you an example, possibly more than one example, of a good example of an annotated bibliography. But I want to give you just a little bit of guidance on this video so that you know the things that I'm looking for in an annotated bibliography. First of all, an annotated bibliography is simply a works cited page that you think you might use these sources, okay? So just like any other works cited page, you've got your entry, okay? This should look somewhat familiar because this is representing, a works cited entry, okay? Just like at the end of every essay. And then, in addition to that, you're going to have a paragraph down here. Now you're going to need to tell me three things in each what we call annotation. This is the annotation. This is the works cited entry. So the three things you'll need to tell me is, first and foremost, you need to give me a brief summary of the source. So this tells me, okay, this person at least read the source, and this is for you later on so that whenever you come back to it, you don't have to reread this source. Of course, you know how to do a summary. You've been doing them all semester long. Okay, you've got a basic summary. This is generally what was said in this article. Main ideas, supporting ideas. Then, the second thing you'll need to do is you need to tell me why you believe it is a credible source. Okay? Now, this is something that we go over in class. This is something that we use the CRAP test for. If you take a look in the annotated bibliography folder, you'll see that there is a file there that gives you the CRAP test. I want you to basically give me a few sentences, maybe just two sentences, to tell me why you believe that this is a source that is appropriate, that is current enough, that is all the CRAP reasons, all those reasons, why you think that this is a good source for your essay. Why is it appropriate? Why is it something that people will believe? Okay? And then number 3, how do you plan to use it in your essay? Okay? How will you use this source? Are you going to use it to back up a specific argument that you're making? Are you going to use it to show what the other side says and then maybe overcome that? Are you going to use it to provide background information so your audience gets just a general idea of your topic? Where in the essay will you use it? Just give me at least maybe 2 or 3 sentences that tells me approximately how you plan to use this in your essay. And remember, if you just don't tell me that I just plan to use it to prove my point, because that's not what I'm asking you to do. Of course you're going to be using it to prove your point. Why else would you put it in your essay? What I'm asking you is, in what way will you use it to prove your point? Are you going to illustrate why the other side is ridiculously wrong? Or maybe you're going to say, hey, this is a specific study that was done, and this is very good evidence as to why this reason I'm giving is a good reason for my argument to be correct. Think about it, okay? You should know how you're going to use each source before you use the source. So, those are the things that I want you to do on your annotated bibliography. Each source needs an annotation. So, just like on your works cited page, you'll alphabetize your entries, and right underneath each entry, you'll have a brief paragraph, and each one of those paragraphs will address each one of these points. Okay, get started.